So today's video is probably the most exciting video that I've ever filmed, and it feels really surreal to be standing here finally and telling you all our news that we are expecting a baby. It's sinking in slowly but surely. It's gotten very real very quickly. We are absolutely over the moon. As you're watching this today, it's going to be Sunday the day I post this. I'm filming it on the Saturday before, which is the day that we announced to Instagram and Facebook that we were expecting a baby. So some of you might already know that we are, some of you this will be the first time that you're hearing it. And for any of you that have liked the video or commented on the video, you've all been amazing, and it's just been so wonderful and really overwhelming. Actually, I sat in bed this morning for 2.5 hours on my phone just reading through all the comments and stuff. I haven't got back to any of them yet, but that's what I'm planning on doing this evening, because honestly I just couldn't keep up with them. As overwhelming as it was, it honestly was the most wonderful reaction from all of you guys and all of our friends and family, and we couldn't have asked for anything more. I'm currently 13 weeks and 4 days as I am filming this, and we found out at the end of January even, that we had fallen pregnant. It was a very quick process. We only started trying in December, so I got pregnant on my second cycle, which I know is not very common, and I feel very incredibly lucky to be in this position. I am an absolute worrywart anyway, a lot of you will know that, and from day one of trying I have just not stopped worrying. I try and not to let it overshadow any of the positive thoughts. It's very easy to rein myself back in and remember how much of a miracle this is and how happy and lucky we are to be in this position, but at the same time I think it comes with those nerves. I think it's just completely natural. So we found out at the end of January, and I have vlogged a little bit here and there, not a lot whatsoever, just little bits if we were going to the midwife. I filmed the morning that we found out that we were pregnant, and it's just me on the camera. I'm in my dressing gown. I look awful, and I sound really bewildered, because honestly I think I was just in a state of shock, and probably wasn't the best time to film, but I'm gonna put all of that raw footage together and see how long a video I've got. I might pop it into this video as part of this, or into another one. We'll see how it plays out, but it depends how much footage I've got. Basically I have had maybe 8-9 weeks of just feeling very nauseous. I am going to be doing a video. I want to do update videos, so let me know if you want to see them every 4 weeks or every trimester, how often you want to see those. I've been making notes. I've not filmed any of the ones from like weeks gone by because I just wasn't feeling up to it. That is why I've had a bit of a hiatus on here the past few weeks, and why I've just kind of started making videos again, because I've got over feeling very nauseous. Touch wood, I haven't actually been sick yet. I have been completely off food, and it hasn't taken a lot to make me feel sick. It can be a boomerang on Instagram, it could be something on TV, it could be the thought of something, it could be Tom eating chocolate orange spread. Even him taking tablets next to me in bed was making me so queasy. I've not had the toughest start to my pregnancy whatsoever. Again, feel very lucky, but I have felt very nauseous, tired and groggy and constipated, which I did have as a symptom from the surgery that I had last year, from my gastric sleeve surgery that a lot of you know about. And then obviously with pregnancy it's another symptom that you can get, so I feel like I've had it doubly. I will, as I said, talk about symptoms more and more in upcoming videos if that's something you want to see. This channel is still going to be beauty and fashion related, a lot of lifestyle. I've got so much interior stuff that I want to talk about, but it is going to become a little bit baby related too, which I think is kind of natural. I know a lot of you have followed me from day one. I was a completely different person, and you know, you've seen me go through so much, and this is just the next stage, and it's just a natural progression, I guess. So there will be baby hauls. I've got some planned. We've bought little bits and pieces up to now, so I was thinking of doing a kind of early pregnancy baby haul, just lots of baby related videos, how I'm feeling, pregnancy updates. I don't know, I guess this is a whole new kind of realm to me, so anything you want to see, let me know, and give me some inspiration, I guess. Thomas is absolutely thrilled. He has wanted kids, a lot of you probably know, since we met, and he's pestered and pestered and pestered me, and I just wasn't ready. And for me, a big part of that was my weight at the time, when I was so overweight. And I always used to say I want to lose at least 5 stone before we start having kids, and it wasn't a kind of materialistic, cosmetic kind of what I looked like, body confidence kind of thing. It was health wise, really, more than anything. And obviously at the end of 2016 I had my weight loss surgery, and I am now 7 stone lighter, and we have fallen pregnant. My nutritionist and my surgeon suggested to me that I should really wait about a year to start trying for a baby, so that my nutrition levels have balanced out and that I've gotten used to my new diet and eating smaller portions kind of thing. My diet hasn't really changed. I eat more healthy stuff, but it's just small portions really, but a lot of you know about that. I am thinking of doing a pregnancy gastric sleeve video, how the two go hand in hand, and how I'm being treated differently by the doctors. They've been amazing, and how it is affecting what I'm eating and how it might affect the baby and things like that. I've got a few ideas that I want to film. I had it in my head that September of this year, because I just always had this thing about being pregnant in the summer, and I think it stems from being bigger, that I hated the summer. The thought of being pregnant in the summer for me, it just always was something that I just didn't want. And then so I'd always said September this year we would start trying, and then at the end of last year, I just kept seeing babies everywhere. So many bloggers were having babies, so many of my friends were having babies. Every time I went into a shop, I was looking at the baby clothes, and something just clicked. At the end of last year, I just said to Tom, I was like, I think I'm ready. And it went from me being so like, oh no, we'll wait till the end of next year, you know, we'll wait a few months and then we'll start trying, to being like, I want a baby in my arms right now. That is how kind of like drastic my mood changed from one thing to another. Bless him, he has a lot to put up with. So that was that. I want to get the most out of this experience. I want everything to go smoothly. I want to do everything that I can to make this baby as healthy and as happy as it can be. And as much as I'm worried that obviously things can go wrong in pregnancy, I am determined to focus on all of the positives and just really enjoy everything. I've already had to stop wearing my jeans. I've gone back to my bras that I was in before surgery, because for some reason I didn't get rid of them, or a lot of them anyway. At the moment I'm in that in-between stage where I've got a little tiny bump, which I'll show you in one of the update videos. I'm too small still for maternity clothes. I have bought a pair of maternity leggings, but they just kind of droop where the bump should be. So I think I've covered everything there. I just wanted to let you all know the baby is due in October. Tommy and I have no preference over the sex at all. I know he would like a boy at some point, but we have no preference over sex. I am prepared to share so much of this on here and on Instagram and Facebook and everywhere else. The only thing we're probably going to keep a secret right to the very end, even from all of our family, will be the baby names that we've got in the pipeline. That's probably everything that I can think of. I didn't make a list of stuff or notes to go through. I just wanted to sit here and talk to you all and update you on what's going on in this really exciting new chapter of our lives. So as I said, any video ideas, let me know down below. Thank you all so much for being so lovely so far. I know that I have gained a few followers on Instagram because Charlotte Taylor, who is one of my favourite mummy vloggers and favourite people on YouTube, but also one of my friends now, and she sent a load of people my way, and I can't thank her enough. So if you're one of those new followers and you're a new watcher, then I hope you stick around and enjoy what's coming up, I guess. So thank you all for watching. As always, thank you for sticking around and being so supportive, and I will see you on Wednesday with a beauty video, and then a baby one will follow probably. I'll see you soon.